Jasmy Coin is starting to test the lows of the bear market. That's what I've been waiting on. And initially, I was planning on to start stacking at those prices. Dollar cost average down and dollar cost average out in the next bull run. Well, guys, things change the more educated you get and the more knowledge. And I have been doing a lot of deep dives in the relationship and the importance of Bitcoin dominance across the board against all altcoins. And I've been working with two trader friends of mine who are fairly successful in trading based on Bitcoin dominance, and they're now going into their third season, and their strategy makes a lot of sense. Now guys, this is Uncle Ray. I don't always tell you what you want to hear, but I tell you what you need to hear to make informed decisions. So hear me out on this, guys. You may agree with it and want to deploy this strategy. It's not financial advice, but if you disagree with it, continue down the path you're on. I don't think anyone stacking or dollar cost averaging Jasmy at these prices are going to regret it. Again, not financial advice, but I think this is a better strategy, and I know it has a lot less risk and a better probability of making me more money when I finally get to stacking more Jasmy. So it's less risky, and guys, it's going to be a lot less headaches of owning Bitcoin as opposed to Jasmy. Now bear with me, you'll understand what I'm getting at. This is not a Bitcoin maxi type play. This is all about me turning my Jasmy bag into a bigger bag with the exact same money. So let's get into it. Now guys, this chart looks great. If you've been watching any of my videos, I've been waiting for Jasmy and a lot of altcoins to get to the lows of last year. I've been saying for 6 months that this was a bear pump. And for the altcoins, I'm definitely was right, which is great because now we can start stacking those bags if that's what you choose. But now I have a new game plan. I've been studying Bitcoin dominance and the relationship with my friends that are traders. And now I understand the better, safer strategy is to stack more Bitcoin while Bitcoin dominance is strong. And then I can swap for more Jasmy. So let's play it out. Hear me out, guys. Now that chart is going down and we're starting to test the low of the bear market, which is great. But look at this Bitcoin dominance. It's making new highs. Now look at the Jasmy compared to Bitcoin. It's making new lows, and that to me doesn't look like it's found a bottom. Now probability wise, nothing's going on positive in the global economy. Now one thing I do love about Jasmy is it's not directly tied to any issue with the SEC and America. Jasmy's going to do well no matter what happens in America, in my opinion, if everything plays out well. Now, the more money that comes from America that jumps into Jasmy, the better. But Jasmy is an international play, doesn't necessarily need America. But when I look at that chart, I think it's going to go lower and lower. So follow me on this. Let's just say someone wanted to throw $1,000 into Jasmy right now, or dollar cost average in. Well, they're going to be stacking roughly at the lows of the bear market. I think it's a great play. But let's say we had that same strategy January 1. Well, no matter where you started stacking Jasmy this year, your account would be down. Your $1,000 would be worth, $700, $600, $500, who knows? But it definitely, no matter where you bought it, would not be positive. Now, let's say instead of taking that money and put it in Jasmy January 1, you put it in Bitcoin with the intent to swap for more Jasmy. Well, no matter where you would have started buying, right, you would be positive. And let's just say you're up 40%. Guys, that's a $400 profit that now, if you would have deployed that strategy, you can roll that $1,400 into Jasmy at the lows. So the same, and you get 40% more Jasmy. So let's think about the same strategy if someone was looking to stack it today. You have two options. You can start stacking Bitcoin, and the dominance should start to widen. So here's the thing everyone needs to understand, that we're trying to capture that gap. We're actually making money even though we're swapping, because we're going to end up with a lot more Jasmy if it all works out. And then if we go into a recession or whatever happens in the next 6 months, let's say Bitcoin gets wrecked. Well, if Bitcoin gets wrecked, the odds are Jasmy and all the other altcoins are going to be hit a lot, and I mean a lot harder. Now, at some point in the between now and the next bull run, Jasmy, this chart is going to change. Jasmy is going to find the bottom against Bitcoin, and that's when we want to swap, because I 100% expect Jasmy to outperform Bitcoin in the next bull run. But between now and then, and when Bitcoin dominance is getting stronger, I don't think so. And when my thoughts change, I will switch. Now, let's look at Bitcoin dominance, guys, in the last bull run. Look at this. Before the last bull run started, Bitcoin dominance was at over 70%. Right now, it's almost 52%. That's a big, big upside. And then as Bitcoin's dominance starts to drop, guys, that's when that bull run started to take shape, right? And as the bull run started and got harder and harder, Bitcoin dominance started to fall harder and harder. Well, that's what we want to do. So here's my thoughts, guys. Even though Jasmy is an international play, Bitcoin is as well. And if the global economy gets worse, American economy gets worse, something breaks, black swan, whatever, Bitcoin is going to hold up a lot better against Jasmy and any other altcoin. Now, that's my thought process. So if instead of stacking all the bags I've been waiting for, like Jasmy, I'm going to stack more Bitcoin with the intent to swap out of it when Bitcoin dominance starts to weak, which I don't think is going to happen anytime soon. Like right now, why is Bitcoin pumping for the last 2 days? Well, the biggest reason is the big money is starting to jump back into Bitcoin and Ethereum. We now understand that Wall Street wants to get into the exchanges, the exchange business, the exchange side of crypto. Well, guys, they're not going to trade all the altcoins, at least in the beginning. Right now, they made the announcement of all these big powerhouse companies that came together to create an exchange. They're going to offer Bitcoin, Ethereum, I think Filecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. They're not going to be offering Jasmy and XRP and XLM at least anytime soon. And there's a lot of uncertainty in the world, so they're all running to Bitcoin right now. Guys, I don't see any of that with the regulation being negative. Everyone's scared. I don't see any of that changing in the next couple of months. So that Bitcoin dominance, the probability is extremely high. It's going to grow against Jasmy. So anyway, guys, that's my thought process. I'm extremely bullish on Jasmy, but I'm thinking any amount I stack right now, instead of stacking it in Jasmy, I'll stack it into Bitcoin. I'll play and trade off the Bitcoin dominance. And when I think Bitcoin dominance has ran its course and that the altcoin season or the new bull run starts and Jasmy is going to start to outperform, I'm going to swap. And who knows, guys, I may end up doubling or tripling or quadrupling my Jasmy bag if a black swan or something bad happens in the next couple of months. Because, guys, here's the thing to understand. I'll let you go. When it comes to Bitcoin dominance, if Bitcoin keeps pumping like it is, Jasmy or anything else probably is not going to catch it near term, right? It's still going, the dominance is still going to get stronger. But if we wake up in the morning and Bitcoin's down 10, 15, 20%, the Bitcoin dominance may even grow harder. Even though Bitcoin goes down, if Bitcoin gets wrecked, Jasmy and all the other altcoins are going to get wrecked more. So the Bitcoin dominance will be even stronger. That's the play, guys. This is not financial advice. Let me know what you think in the comments section. But again, guys, I don't want to talk anyone out of stacking Jasmy at these prices because I was waiting for it until I got a better understanding and what I believe is a better strategy. But I wanted to share it with you guys because Jasmy is one of my favorite projects. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Either way, guys, come back and be part of this community. Take care.